shuffle this again. All right, Amber. I had to go and update this damn app. Because I was like, no, ain't no way. Let me go check. I had to update app. So hopefully third time's the charm. But like I was saying, my clairvoyant skills is there. It's they show me a lot. And sometimes I will have to decipher things. So that's the one thing I hate about clairvoyant. Because they be showing you random stuff, and I'm just like, I don't even know what that means. All right. Okay. Amber wants a general reading for the next 2 weeks. What is the general reading for the next 2 weeks for Amber? What should Amber know for the next 2 weeks? Oh, celebration. Celebrate good time. Come on. It's a celebration. Ooh. Never mind. What are we doing here? What's this doozy? Oh. So we have the Hangman, right? Don't take everything for face value, right? Is what I'm getting. Don't take everything for face value. Let everything, let all the cards play, right? Before you show your hand. Because there's something that you're not seeing. No, it'll be up. The video will be up. I would just have to wait till YouTube ends the live itself, because it's still streaming. When I went back on, it's still streaming, but I can't resume that live, so that's why I started a new one. So it's gonna be up. I always put it up. I'll have to wait until YouTube force ends that live. But yeah, there's something that you're not missing, and I feel like it's very, very, keep your guard up as well, because we have the Two of Swords here, right? And see how she's covered, like, guarding her heart. So keep your guard up, because we have the Three of Swords with the Three of Cups, and then we have the Two of Cups, right? So it could be a partnership, or a potential partner that I feel like they aren't truthful. You're welcome. I feel like they're not truthful. I feel like they're hiding something, right? Or putting you in a position that you don't want to be in. It's given they want to have their cake and eat it too. That type of energy. I want my cake, but I want to eat it too. I just feel like this is a player disguised as a lover boy. I feel like this is like an old connection, or just somebody that's not new entering. All right, let's see. What else can we tell? What else can we tell Amber about this? Yeah, it's definitely a given past person. Not yet, though. I didn't answer your question yet. Let's see what else. What else? Oh, let me get one more. Okay, you're gonna give me 2. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. I keep doing that. All right, so this past person is gonna come in with the hands of cards, right? So they're gonna want you to take a chance on them again, because we do have the love here, and I feel like it's in the guise of love. But I just feel like this is a test. It might be a test for you to see, like, if you're gonna take the bait or not. But we have not today, right? So not today. It's given you're not gonna take the bait. You're not gonna take the bait. You're gonna see for what it is, right? See, we have endings bring a new beginning. So that's with the coffin. So that's like pretty much the test is pretty much like, hey, this old person is coming in. They're gonna come in as a guise of like, I want to try again. You know, this time, you know, I want to do it for unconditional love. You know, I love you and stuff like that. But I feel like when they speak, you're gonna hear all the lies, right? It's like it's gonna go in your ears and be like lies, lies, lies. Like, you know how like the Charlie Brown wah 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 wah. For you, it's gonna be like lies, 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 lies. Like that, right? So once you deny that request from them, it's gonna open something different for you. Right? Somebody's gonna come in because the ending brings new beginning, right? So you end one connection with somebody and it brings somebody in, and this person is gonna actually come in with with genuine love, right? With the love card here. And they're gonna come in with genuine interest too, not like this fake facade. They're gonna come in like, hey, I do want to get to know you. I wanna do this. All right, let's see what else. Can I get 2 cards from this deck? Yeah, look. We have main male, and then we have marriage. They're going to come in with commitment, right? Strong commitment. I feel like they're going to reassure you. You won't even have to ask. I feel like they're going to pour into you without you even pouring into them. Like, they're going to show you why they're coming in with not conditional love, unconditional love, right? And isn't 2 weeks like Valentine's Day too as well? Like I said, love is in the air. Cupid is working overtime, but yeah, this person will come in with real commitment, not fake commitment. Ooh, I'm sweating. I hate when this happens. And mind you, it's like single digits over here in New York, and I have my window open a little bit, and I'm sweating. All right, let's see. But that's what I have for you. How about whom I need to create? All right. That's it. You're welcome, Amber. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I go live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Is this all upright? So this, let me just shuffle, waffle. You notice how like almost every full moon, YouTube always act up with me? I'm like, yo, I don't got time for this. Alright. Let me get some water. Alright, Echo wants to know, may we see clarity on whom I need to create distance from as enter new chapter my career, which to Louise. Welcome, peace. Alright. Alright. Ancestors. Echo wants to know who should they release, what they need to release, who they need to release before they enter this new chapter in their life. Who or what should they release? Who or what should Echo release? Okay. Well, okay, the candle's light is crazy big. That's like, the flame is like this big. So we have the Chariot, right? With the Chariot here, it's a fast moving card, right? Oh, shoulders hurting. So it's a fast moving card. Oh, I keep saying car. So think about it as a car, fast moving car, right? Let's do a pickup truck, right? Let's say you have stuff in your pickup truck in the back, right? And it's not tied down, but you're going like 100, 120 down the road, going straight, right? Eventually, these things are going to fall off, right? Because they aren't tied down. They aren't latched down, right? So just but again, just keep moving forward. Because when you keep moving forward, the people who are supposed to leave are going to just fall off, right? So that's how to think about it. Keep moving forward. Those people are going to be invisible. They're going to fall off on their own, right? It's the type of people that are going to fall off. We have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Immature people, right? You know, people who elicit chaos. Because if you really think about it, the wand is kind of chaotic. If you think about it, the Five of Wands, there's a lot of chaos in that tarot. So it's people who elicit chaos, the ones that stir the pot, instigators. And then with the Page of Cups, it's people who aren't emotionally filling you in, right? Who emotionally aren't pouring into you, who aren't emotionally supportive. These are people who are kind of selfish and all about themselves, right? It's given the ones that keep saying, woe is me, woe is me. It's like you could be like, hey, I'm going through all this. And they'll be like, okay, but what about me? It's like, I'm going through stuff too. And it's like, Maria, read the room. It's not about you right now, right? So that type of energy, those type of people are going to be left behind. But what you really need to let go of is the idea of lack, right? We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is financial stability. However your finances are, your that scarcity is you hold it on tight, because the 4 of Pentacles is holding it on tight. You hold it on tight to this idea like, I don't have enough. We're gonna have to reframe that. We're gonna have to, when you think I don't have enough, I'm broke, cut that off mid sentence. Like, I have enough. I am abundant. Like every time that those negative notions come into mind, or if you're worried or stressed about finances, just change the thought process. Oh, I have enough money. I am well taken care of. I am, I'm abundant. Everything will get paid. Because what's happening is that when you hold on to scarcity mindset, and it's not because you do it purposely, it's a survival tactic. And what it does, it tells the universe that you don't have a lot. You know how they say that the mind is the most powerful tool we have? The mind is, right? Well, our thoughts create our reality, right? So if you keep constantly thinking of negative things will happen, right? So it's that type of law of attraction. Yeah, you meet somebody who looks at life through a pessimistic lens, and all they see is pessimism around, and all they see is, dire natures and catastrophe. Then you have somebody who sees life through the optimism lens, right? See, every time something bad happens, they're like, oh, it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. We'll do better next time. Like, somebody with positive like that, they're the ones who receive positive, right? That's the law of attraction. Again, your thoughts create your reality. So be aware of that. One sec. What else can we tell Echo about what she needs to leave behind in this new chapter she's entering? Okay. And then we have the Death card, right? Somebody who's like sucks the joy out of things, right? Like, again, this is the pessimistic person. They kind of steal the thunder, so to speak, right? When you're in a good mood, you're happy, they come in with like something negative, or always going through they're just like a big dark cloud, right? So those are the type of people you need to release. We also have the mature man and the privileged lady. The privileged lady is you, right? The mature man, I do not feel like this mature man is living. I do feel like it's an ancestor, but I don't feel like it's an ancestor that you know from this lifetime. I feel like they're the ones who are pretty much putting things into motion, right? They're the ones that are creating your stepping stone, right? Like I said, you don't know them. They weren't alive when you were born. They're old. Ancient is what I heard. They're ancient. They're ancient. What I heard was they're from the beginning. So they're like early on ancestor. Like they're one of the elevated ones, right? And they're the ones that are giving you the stepping stone. So you could be this privileged lady. So you could have the life of luxury and more so, not even luxury, just more so of peace, right? I don't know if it's like Pharaoh or it's around the Pharaoh times. But I just heard Pharaoh. Regardless, you're on the right path. Because we have pathway. You're on the right path. You just got to stop second guessing yourself. You just gotta stop guessing yourself. You gotta stop wondering if you're doing things correctly. You know, they're leading your feet because it's like, I'm not saying you're a puppet, but the best is like, you know how you have the puppet and they have the strings, and then they have like strings on their feet and you can move the strings on your feet, and like that's what I'm seeing. So they're doing that to you, but you're second guessing it because it's unfamiliar territory. It's not something that you're used to, right? You're not used to trusting in yourself. Like at times you did, but then it's very fleeting. It comes and goes. It's especially around uncertain things. Like when it's around certainty, you trust yourself wholeheartedly. But when it's around uncertainty and you don't know what's to come, you kind of second guess yourself. Hey, Rennie. So just be aware of that. But you're just let go of the scarcity mindset. Like especially the little, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? I don't know. You might have ancient bloodline in your system. You're welcome, Echo. Rennie, what YouTuber? Oh yeah. She's like, I'm still walking over that YouTuber. I had to think about it. I was like, wait, what YouTuber? And treat yourself like royalty, Echo. Because if you come from ancient bloodlines, most likely you're royalty. So you got to treat yourself like royalty. All right, who's next? Sleepy in here? Yes. Bought this lipstick and it said matte lipstick and it's not matte, so I'm gonna write a review for forced advertisement. All right, ancestors. Sleepy wants to know what message do we have for her at this time. What message do we have for her at this time? I don't know about y'all, but this full moon has got my anxiety at 1,000. It's been like that all day today. But anyways, what message do we have for Sleepy at this moment, at this time? What message do we have for Sleepy at this moment and in this time? What message do we have for... Alright, we're gonna leave it sideways. What message do we have for Sleepy at this time? All right. Excuse me. I've been cramping all day, and I think I'm supposed to get it on Monday, but I think it's going to come Sunday. So we have the 10 of Wands. All right. So it came out sideways. You almost there, girl. You almost there. You got a little bit more work to go because we do have, if you don't get up, all right. So we do have the 8 of Pentacles, right? The 8 of Pentacles is telling me that you have been doing the work, right? You have been doing the work. You have been releasing burdens. You're not all of them, not yet, right? It's not fully released, which is understandable because healing doesn't happen overnight, right? So you are doing the work. You are healing. You are being able to not carry so much on your back and on your shoulders, right? So which is good, We do have the Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Like Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. I feel like with the Page of Swords and Knight of Swords, it's not really impulsive, but I do feel like once you get to a point where things start moving forward fast, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have ideas flooded in, right? Because you know, Page of Swords doesn't always talk about immaturity. It doesn't always talk about ideas. I mean, just you know, mental ideas and stuff like that. But it's definitely ideas here.